everybody! Today we're going to talk about basic properties of logarithms. But before we go through the problems, let's talk about what the basic properties of logarithms are. We have four basic properties of logarithms. And that is first, that log base b of 1 is always going to be equal to 0. Second, that log base b of b is going to be equal to 1. Third, log base b of b to the p is going to equal p. And b raised to the log base b of x is going to equal x. So let's go ahead and talk about our examples. So this first problem, log base 7 to the 7. Well, we know that we can rewrite this exponential form as 7, our base is 7, to what exponent is going to be equal 7? Well, based off of those logarithmic properties, we know log base b of b equals 1. Very similar for this next one. We say the base is square root of 2 raised to what power is going to equal square root of 2? Well, because of the basic properties we just went over, this is going to be 1. Log base 9 of 1 equals what? Well, we can think about this exponentially. 9 raised to what power is going to equal 1? Well, anything raised to the 0 power equals 1. Or we could think, okay, log base b of 1 is always going to equal 0, as discussed in the basic properties of logarithms slide. Now this one, what is this? Well, because of the basic properties of logarithm, well, we have a base of 0.02, but log of any base of 1 is going to equal 0 always. Okay, so now log base p of p cubed. Well, one of our properties is that if we have b, a base b, of b raised to a power, we're just going to equal 3. Also think of it as p is my base, raised to what power is going to equal p cubed? Well, x has to be equal to 3 in order for the sides to be equal. Similar here, this one is just going to be our exponent, 2,713. Alright, now the next one, e to the natural log of x to the 11. Now, we can rewrite this as e times the log base e, that's what the natural log is if you remember, of x to the 11th. Now, what this means is our e's and our log base e, or our natural log, basically cancel, and we end up getting x to the 11th power there. Similarly, 5 raised to the log base 5 is going to equal whatever is inside of the logarithmic function, which in this case is 4x minus 3. So that is the basic properties of logarithms.